someone in the government decided that he should stay. And so while the Department of Immigration and Labor were off work on a weekend, they gave John Engler, somebody gave John Engler his work permit to be in the country with the agreement that, but initially they were saying that they tried to suggest that they did it because this would be his last opportunity to be here, and then he would be gone. They say it's only for him to tie up loose ends and anyway, let me read it here. Listen to it carefully. Outrage over John Engler's alleged bid for permanent residency. It's all alleged. All right, let me read the disclaimer on this story. 1 second. The information presented in this article is all alleged and based on sources and accounts provided to TMI. All allegations are reported as stated and have not been independently verified. TMI invites any and all parties mentioned to respond and clarify the matters discussed. All right? I don't know who Andy Ferguson, I don't know who approved his work permit. They're suggesting that it may have been the Deputy Prime Minister, Chester Cooper, but I don't know if that's true. I think that's just, people are just saying that because they allege that Cooper is one of the owners of, when I say owners, he is one of the persons who owns a lot in Albany. He owns a cottage in Albany. So they assume that it's him, but that's not factual. That's not absolute fact. That is not confirmed. Nobody really knows who the person is who approved his work permit or who superseded the authority of the Departments of Immigration and Labor. Now, Cooper would be in a position to be able to do that, but nobody knows who did it. But it reads thus: a growing storm is brewing over John Engler, a senior executive at Albany Resort, who is now alleged to be seeking permanent residency status in the Bahamas, a move that has sparked fierce opposition from Bahamian workers, immigration officers, and concerned citizens alike. Sources allege that Engler, who has long been accused of mistreating Bahamian employees at Albany, is attempting to secure permanent residency despite what insiders describe as a lengthy history of complaints to the Department of Labor and Department of Immigration. Workers and officials familiar with the matter are reportedly fighting to block his application, arguing that granting him such status would allow him to continue exerting control as an executive at Albany to the detriment of local employees. According to allegations, Engler's work permit was denied 3 times in November 2024 after authorities conducted interviews and reviewed years of complaints filed by employees. He was reportedly kept hidden by Albany management for months during the investigation, only to have his work permit mysteriously approved shortly after the Deputy Prime Minister, allegedly a member of Albany, returned to New Providence. Even more alarming, reports claim that Engler collected his work permit on a Saturday evening, raising serious questions about who authorized the override and whether normal procedures were followed. Those opposing Engler's residency bid say his alleged record speaks for itself. He has been accused of berating Bahamian employees, physically assaulting a worker, knocking down another with a golf cart, and impregnating a subordinate whom he later married. He allegedly manipulated Albany's HR department to hire and fire at will and withheld promotions while consolidating senior positions to inflate his own salary.